I still think this one we're getting a lot of ceiling.
No.
That's the YouTube one.
They ain't a walk of life that I can't.
That's good. And we're gonna get a lot of tables, so it doesn't really matter. That's good. That's good.
No.
We get a lot of table, we get a lot of ceiling, either one. We're good. What do we got here? What's causing the reflection? You can be sitting over here.
I know.
You could sit
I
down
got-
and
yeah,
Are you recording all the bloopers too?
Yep.
That's a lot of data.
Yeah, I know.
No, this is my
You
YouTube
must not
Live.
have any
Yeah.
apps on your phones.
YouTube
They
Live.
ain't no hell at me over here.
It's my YouTube Live.
I know your shit is, but I'm talking about his. That's a lot of
Oh,
data
he's
on phone.
recording to device.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's where we need to have,
That's a lot of data on phone.
yeah. Are you ready to come sit down? Because this will give me a lot of data, a lot of,
I'm trying to fix something, Robin.
Oh,
I need
okay.
you to sit down so I can fix it.
okay. I don't mind sitting down things.
Need to, need
So,
to turn,
look,
turn
I
that
don't-
one sideways a little bit so it's not beaming off the back of one of the pictures.
Yeah.
I was
There we go.
telling,
Yep.
I was telling Jeremy,
There we
and
go.
I'll put this out to you so you can hear, that the back is set up for guest appearances. If you want to have a book signing or have your group come in and do we've got security in the front, and we've got a way we can funnel the people through very singly at a time. There he is, man of the hour.
When you don't want to get this started, let me know.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are all having a good one. Same positive, same motivated. It's Jeremy Burnhouse, your friendly independent presidential candidate for 2024. Vote Purple 2024. It's the right thing to do, I think, personally, because in my personal opinions, I don't see either side really providing anything that is morally correct for the people whatsoever.
Yay.
So what is the name of the party that you were?
We
that
are the People's Purple American Party.
The
or-
one you want to sign up with.
Oh, yeah, the one that we want to sign.
Yeah, the one that
They-
we've contacted, we've reached
So-
out to.
Okay. Robin, we have contacted the No Labels.
No Labels Party.
All right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, because
It's time to get
we're talking about a whole different topic than I was ready to come in for.
No, okay, I know you were going to talk about education.
Yeah, we're going to talk about education, which leads me actually to what we were just talking about right there. You know, the No Labels. Hopefully, the No Labels do pick up this independent presidential candidate, because honestly, I think I'm the one that's actually put in the actual legwork to get to the actual position.
Well, I'm going to send them a copy of what we have and hope that No Labels will work with us and get things together.
I hope so too. But with that being said, the next actual topic that we were jumping into as soon as we came back was education. Education being one of the most important things that we, the American people, really look and focus in on, especially when it comes down to the education of what an actual form of medication really is and what it looks like. Everybody has a right to their form of medications out here in this country, even if it's just a little bit of cannabis. Therefore, coffee cushion questions, hey, don't even worry about it. We drink the coffee, we smoke the cushion, we still have a little bit left, and we definitely are ready for all those great questions. But first things first, education. What do you think is the actual issue, Robin?
The fact that John D. Rockefeller designed the school system to make
I
this
believe
nation
there's
work
not
as
enough
one thing.
transparency.
Transparency?
Yes, when we send our children off to, now it's preschool. When I was coming up, kindergarten was not mandatory, it was a private thing. And when we become more transparent so that the children are the same at home, that they are at school and everywhere we go, but living authentically and teaching authenticity and genuine, being and helping guide our young people, not just children, because young people, you know, there's some states where they consider minors for the crime, they're up to 23 It's no longer 18, it's 23 in some states, that you're still a minor offender until you're 23.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's more realistic at looking at things, because really, if we're to reflect back how we lived in a family, multi-generational, now comes on multi-generational trauma, which ties into mental health. I personally feel that transparency is important in mental health,
Yes.
and being authentically who you are and being able to express that safely. I think this is where we come to the problems of allowing people to do whatever medication they seem. There's ground rules for medication. That's why doctors go to school for so much. But we're not here to talk about medication, we're here to talk about education.
And,
Well,
you
I
know,
think the two go hand in hand.
They do, because,
Have you seen the short where the mother takes water and white vinegar? They look the same.
Yeah.
And then she takes baking soda and dumps it into the water and nothing happened. That's mommy's medicine.
Yeah.
When she puts it into the white vinegar, meaning the other person, it frizzes all over the place. And that's how she demonstrated proper medicine for proper people. You don't take other people's medicine.
Yeah.
So I would never do some of the things that these people are doing.
No. But with that being said,
Yeah.
and so talking about the actual and the great comment in the back there.
Well, let's talk
bringing
something.
bringing it back to the actual Rockefeller family and how they actually or basically indoctrinated the entire nation throughout their education system.
I don't know anything about it.
So this is.
Google.
I'm not in a position right now to do that. Thank you.
Mm.
That's not an option for me. I'm looking forward, not
Yeah.
looking back.
No, but this is
Oh, this is current.
this is
current.
current.
It's not
This is our
bad.
current schooling system. So actually
Well,
looking at how
when you open the door, so what about year-round school versus what some states still do and have summer 3 months long? I think that's a small change that would impact differently.
I actually agree about that, and maybe when you actually hear how my actual plan is,
Right.
bringing in
They do that.
Integrate?
integrate a new school system that helps out, teaches children to become self-independent, self-aware, and also be a little bit more on the lines of more proactive versus reactive training. Meaning, I need to train people how to actually be critical thinkers. Because critical thinkers it's going to be the critical thinkers that actually gets us out of a lot of issues in the upcoming future.
Well, I'm going to bring up something a little woo-woo, but that's my role.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the lady with the purple hair. So, I think, this whole new bunch of kids that are coming in are a whole different imprint. They don't have a lot of the imprint on them like my generation had. So they're kind of ignorant of a lot of things that a lot of people are still holding on to.
Yes.
So I wanted to tie in your educational system and then a little off the Social Security, but kind of on, because a lot of old people and
Yeah.
infirm people are on Social Security now, which is kind of making it kind of gobbledygook. About the melding of community. I think community involvement, it should be part of the conversation with education if we're sending kids
Can
to school. Go
I
ahead.
add something in on that one? Some form of mentorship. Children need mentors and positive mentors within their actual communities and within their actual systems. And this is what I'm starting to see. Because we have a lack of actual mentors and things like this, we have so much things going on around us. The kids no longer have the actual strong mentors with them.
Right. When the schools were small, it was easy for a teacher to be mentorish. Now there are other people. I'm still in touch with one of my teachers from 7th grade. She was my science teacher, and she was also the girls' coach and all this stuff. And it, especially at certain ages, are much more impressionable. And if we're just allowing our kids to go and like whatever, because
Yeah.
and we don't know, that's where that transparency comes in.
And that's the other thing. I mean, I do believe transparency is really important because honestly, the parent needs to know what's going on with the child. And I'm seeing laws put in effect right now where they're not even allowing the parents to actually hear what's going on with the child. The child's being taken out of the actual homes of the parents without, even seeing some of the things that are kind of going on. It's interesting to see that stuff.
That's very vague. Kids are being taken out of their homes.
So like as far as like the transgender issues and stuff like this, if you have a child that feels as if they are transitioning supposedly out in LA or in California, and they don't feel safe going home, they don't have to go home.
Oh well.
Yeah. So this is the transparency, but the parents aren't able to find out why is a child being taken out of the home.
Well, that's usually the case in
That's a huge
when
issue
CPA. Well, when CPA is involved, that's usually the case,
Yeah.
Jeremy. If your kids are removed, usually the place where they're removed from does not get access to where they are now.
Yeah, but
by prior arrangement.
But the parents should still be aware of the situation.
Of course, that's where we get back to that sense of community.
Yeah.
If the kids have a place to go where everybody is conjovial with everybody. Now, but that leads to the whole conflict between gangs and demographics. Now, I'm going to use San Francisco because I follow a guy out there that's got some, like, right there in the street footage.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. This is going to sound really bad. We just have one area to go. Okay, all you guys can just go hang out over there. Just be over there. That's your spot. I guess they call it in LA Skid Row.
Oh yeah, Skid Row.
I don't know. I never went to Skid Row when I lived in
have.
Los Angeles. I lived in Long Beach. We used to go to Long Beach after the storms.
Yeah.
I found a wallet one time. It had nothing in but the secret little compartment with $50.
Oh shit.
It had somebody's little name on paper folded up with it. Yeah. I was it was with my children. They don't remember. Of course, my kids, they don't remember.
Hey, it's been such a long time.
Well, here's the thing about the children.
Okay.
Okay, unless we want to put in place, and this is just my personal injections here.
Yeah.
If we want to make sure that as adults they know things, then we need to address as they're coming up.
Yeah.
And the age appropriateness of things is not what's really addressed. When does a child learn about money? I don't know, but they wanted to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Candy. Oh, well, where's your money?
Well, I think it's important to be clear. Raise your hand if he speaks for you.
That's like right on the money right there.
My notifications do that.
Okay, so to give you an actual direction as the president, kind of how I like to see our actual educational system kind of go, is I would like to see the students actually introduced into the program which is known as the 6 problem or future problem solving steps. Now these steps help out kids become critical thinkers and makes kids work with people that they normally typically wouldn't work with, because you don't get an opportunity to actually pick out your group of people that you're working with. But your actual collective group grade is based off everybody's actual participation within the actual problem that you're given to solve, which makes the actual individual go out there and do hands-on investigative work to come back with the actual clear and reasonable solution. So this is education programs I think we need to see more locally and nationally for our kids to actually be involved in, because like I said, it's our kids that are going to be ultimately dictating the way our future goes.
I don't have any children in school now, so I'm not really certain how the school system is anymore. But I know that There was nothing that actually addressed, well, maybe a class that showed you one time how to do your checkbook.
Yeah.
But that doesn't even apply now. You know, I mean, I use the example of people coming out of prison.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of post-incarcerated. I don't say returning citizen because we were never banished to the portals of Mordor or anything.
I hope not.
You know, it's been 10 years. It was 10 years on Sunday I've been out of prison.
Oh, congrats. 10 years.
For growing this that I never harvested. I never harvested any of the weed I ever got arrested for. How much is this in here? Is this an ounce?
Yeah, this was announced.
Oh, that's the cereal milk.
Yeah, this is, yeah, so tonight's stream for Free J Friday, that's right, tonight is Free J Friday, tonight's stream is cereal milk. So if you are in the DC area, you guys need a J, come on, let you enjoy.
This is 1812.
Cool. Oh, that smells great.
Yeah, it's a little gassy. It looks very sativa-y. We can't really get a good look on that, but
Yeah.
anybody who follows me would know because I've got these. They gave them out in really big nugs. I get that every so often from the dispensary, big nugs. But they use machines to shake it off now.
Yeah.
They put the buds and then put them in the machine and it shakes everything off. I saw that on Capital City Care. They're my peeps. Capital City Care Dispensary down on U Street.
So,
But this I got at Ocean City.
oh yeah,
And I got some jet fuel. That's one of my favorites.
jet fuel. You like that jet fuel?
I do. It's a little bit more of a hybrid than I prefer.
So a hybrid, like Sky Hybrid?
Oh no.
Doesn't get like Sky High, can I grab one?
Yeah,
Is that
go
okay?
ahead.
Oh,
Look
gosh.
them up. Yeah. Now it's so funny because the 1812 actually is growing. It grows with the sticky point out
Yeah.
on let me see. Like this one. You can see this one little plant. That looks very sativa-y like
Okay.
because the sativa grows like a cat tail,
Yeah.
like a fox tail, and it'll come with the shoot like that. So that you can tell it's kind of a hybrid. But like I was telling Felicia, the difference between the two. One was very dark, one was very light,
Mm-hmm.
one had a very pungent smell, one was not as pungent, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any extra bags. Here's the one that looks like it's got its middle finger up.
I got the one that looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's got his middle finger.
Yeah, that's definitely got the middle finger. That's like, you know.
I wish I could just zoom up and close, but if they want to, they can look at it close. But that looks just like a finger. So that's a looks like a sativa-y kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
but it's good. I like it. I mean, it's an evening kind of a shade. Jet fuel keeps me from being sedated all the time.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna go ahead, take one more break, and then we'll come back and actually conclude this night with the coffee cushion questions. Your host, Jeremy Brunhausel, independent presidential candidate, and Robin Salas. Appreciate you guys' time.
Robin Walker Salas here, yeah. Take a break, come back.
Smoke another J.
Smoke the rest of that other, Jay.
Have
Yeah,
a great,
yeah.
have a great J. I mean, have a great day.
Yeah. What's going on? Doing good?
I don't know how long am I
I call it 4th of July.